going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here with another episode of the MLB The Show 25 Baltimore Orioles franchise. Now, hopefully you guys are excited about the content. I'm excited to bring it to you. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. I'll leave a link in the video description below. Use that code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Now, guys, before we get this thing started, I do want to plug the series playlist. It's going to be posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Again, apologize for the little bit of delay on uploading this series. I do apologize. I've been super swamped at work. Went on vacation for a couple days to Richmond Raceway in beautiful Richmond, Virginia. Just been super busy, and unfortunately, we have not had the time to try and get caught up. We are going to be dropping these things on every Friday. Hopefully, you guys are super excited about it. Before we get started, though, in the Orioles koozie, I do have Monument Brewing Company's Simply AJ beer. I tried it last night. I will tell you, it is amazing. It is an IPA, an India Pale Ale, so if that is not your thing, definitely do not drink it. But if you are into IPAs, I dig IPAs. I definitely recommend you checking out if you are in the Baltimore area. I believe they released it at about the time Adam Jones got put into the Orioles Hall of Fame. So definitely super, it's a very good beer. Monument, a local brewery. But let's get this thing started. As I'm cleaning my glasses, let's get this episode on the road. As you guys can see, Game 2 of the ALCS. The Orioles are in the ALCS. Grayson Rodriguez 1-0 in the postseason, taking on Gavin Williams, who is 0-1 with a 10.38 ERA. We're down 1-0 in the series. Remember, Cleveland took that first opening game from us. Unfortunately, Zach Eflin on the mound pitched pretty well. Unfortunately, just not good enough to get the win. Why isn't Tanner Beebe on the mound? Shane Bieber pitched game 1. Why isn't Tanner Beebe on the mound? Never will make sense to me. Want to try and make the World Series year 1. Would have loved to seen a battle of I-95, the Phillies and the Orioles, but that it does not always work out like that, unfortunately. Really sad. I really love this rotation, though, with Braxton Garrett and Dean Kramer being our 5. Cade Povich was called up. I'm using him as a long reliever. Hopefully he can kind of work out. I'm so excited with the way this is going. 1-0. We need to get a little bit better, obviously. And that is actually really good. Man, I absolutely love that beer. Again, if you're not an IPA guy or gal, definitely don't recommend you checking it out. But I love my IPAs. I drink them on pretty much a daily basis. Well, not a daily basis, but when I'm drinking. Orioles have one of the best pitching staffs, according to stats, in the MLB, in the playoffs. Kyle Bradish going on the mound today. And I love that lineup. Do we want to move Jackson Holiday up? Down? That is the question. I think we're going to leave it the way it is right now. Colton Cowles are really slumping, and that's a shame because he is one of my favorite players on the roster right now. We're going to swap out Heston Kjerstad for Ryan Mountcastle at the DH position. I think that is really good. Honestly, we're going to move Colton Cowles to center field. Right field's going to be Ramon Laureano. I think that's the best place for him. And we're going to get this game up underway. I'm super excited. By the way, this is just a really good beer. I know I mentioned it already, but god dang, is it good. And we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this thing rolling. I hope we can come out tonight with a win and tie this series back up because we need it right now. Cleveland won the first game 3-2. Hopefully we can win this thing out because Cleveland's very good in this thing. Kyle Bradish on the mound. He was supposed to be the Game 1 starter in the last series. He got that little injury, and he was not able to pitch. So I am super excited about what is going to happen. Jeez, it's only 74 degrees. It is really cooled down the last couple weeks here in Baltimore, so you're going to see an output of me cranking out, not really cranking out videos, but Bradish, 1-0 this postseason with no earned runs and 14 strikeouts. That is a big number for that Baltimore Orioles pitcher. 14, he came back and he dominated. Steven Kwan leading this thing off. The windup. And he swings right through that, and it is 0-1. Fouls that thing off, and it is now 0-2. Potential payoff pitch here for the man Kyle Bradish, who is a little bit high. 1-0 is the count. A little low. 2-2. Kyle Bradish has had a really good postseason so far. Finally got the strikeout of Steven Kwan. And let me tell you guys, I love what Bradish has brought to the table. We're going to jump ahead here. Look at that lineup, man. So good. And now there is 2 out, 1 on. Seiya Suzuki up. And Tyler O'Neill not going to get there in time, but he is able to cut that off and only allow a single, only advance that first runner 90 feet. But with runners in scoring position, that is really scary. And that is going to be a long, high fly ball, and Tyler O'Neill going to get under it, and that is going to be the final out of the top of the first. One hit by this Guardians offense, and now Gavin Williams coming up to the plate. Hopefully he can kind of get things going Jackson Holiday, who is hitless so far this postseason. Got it, but that is going to be a foul ball. He is swinging that bat. He wants to get his first hit of this postseason here today. Fouls that thing off. 0-2. Come on, Jackson. Need you to do something here, bud. Got it. Is it going to drop in? Yes, it is. Jackson Holiday's first hit of this postseason. Just a bloop single to center field. And I love that for him. Look at it. He just chokes up on that bat, gets a hold of it, and it is just going to drop in for a single. Tyler O'Neill now to the plate. Power threat leading this team in home runs this postseason. Takes a look at that first pitch way high, and it is 1-0. 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. Let's see if he can continue to get things going. Fouls that thing off. It is now 1-1. Tyler O'Neill, one of the better batting averages on this team this postseason. And he just swung at a curveball way outside the zone. And it is 1-2. Oh my God, we did not even get the bat off the shoulders. It's now Colton Cowser up. 1 on, 2 outs. Colton Cowser swings right through that cutter, and it is 1-2. Here we go. Fouls that thing off, and it is now 0-2. Strikeout to end the inning. Colton Cowser has been very cold since that home run in the last series, that opening home run to win the game. And now we are at the top of the third. Kyle Mazzardo up to the plate. 33 pitches for Kyle Bradish. Gets that first one in there, but it is a ball. 1-0 is the count. Gets that knuckle curve in there. It is back to 1-1. Bradish, man, has been wheeling and dealing as Jordan Westberg, the most dependable hitter in this lineup, makes a play. There's one on, one out, and it's Matt McClain up to the plate. Fouls that thing off, and it is 0-1. Perfect would be for him to hit in the double play, as cannot get it, but we do get the runner out at first. Wasn't confident we would get it. Jose Ramirez up to the plate here. Takes a look at that first pitch, and it is 0-1. Jose Ramirez with a .600 batting average against Kyle Bradish. And now, that is going to be a strikeout to end the top of the third inning. Kyle Bradish looking like he did in game number 4. Lighting it up and absolutely killing it. Only 2 hits by this Cleveland Indians offense, so we're going to pick things up here. It is the top of the 4th, and Bo Naylor gets caught, but gets the ball on that pitch. Fouls that thing off. It is back to even. Kyle Bradish, man, has been absolutely dominant here in these playoffs, as it is now a 1-2 count. Fouls that thing off. Still a 1-2 count. 2 outs here. Kyle Bradish just wants to send him home. Got it. Kyle Bradish going to make the play here to get the final out of the top of the 4th. They go down in order. 1, 2, 3. And it is still not. Look at it. 5 strikeouts for Kyle Bradish. We're picking things up here at the top of the 5th. Lane Thomas, the former Washington National, up to the plate. And Ryan O'Hearn going to make the play. It is going to be the first out. Kyle Manzardo up to the plate. I butchered his name the last time. My apologies. Fouls that thing off. It is 0-1. Got it. It is going to be called a foul ball by that much. 0-2, the payoff pitch. Got him on the strikeout. 5 strong innings for Kyle Bradish. Only allowed 2 hits by this Guardians offense. I am shocked right now. You see me take down the shades? I am shocked. We're picking things back up here. 6th inning, 2 outs. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2. And, oh my goodness, 69 pitches right there. Nice. Through 6 innings, only about to hit the 70th pitch. And it is a 2-1 count. And that's going to be a foul ball. Can we get the strikeout here? Nope. Full count for Jose Ramirez, and Seiya Suzuki is on deck. Got the strikeout to end the inning. Poor Jose Ramirez has not been able to register a hit this game. Kind of thought he would have Bradish's number, but he does not. Gunnar Henderson up here. It's still Gavin Williams in the game. Let's see what his numbers are looking like. We have not seen a lot from him, as it is a 1-0 count. At 65 pitches, not bad. That was probably not the swing I wanted, but that's all right. Hits it right to the daggum second baseman. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Man, both these this has been a pitcher's duel here in the ALCS, as we see a pitching change. Tim Herron coming into the game. 3 appearances this postseason, 2 holds. Okay, I dig it. I dig the numbers. Colton Cowser, 2 out, nobody on. This is a pitcher's matchup, 115 this postseason. You think I'd sit him down, but with no Cedric Mullins, because he got hurt earlier in the season, and we did not add him to the active roster before playoffs started. We can't add him now, so we may potentially look to trade Cedric Mullins in the offseason. I think we can get by just fine with Colton Cowser. Remember, we have some really good outfielder prospects in the system. So, did we end up doing anything with Trevor Rogers? I can't remember, because Trevor Rogers is now looking like the second coming of Nolan Ryan, and it's ridiculous as we get struck out to end the inning. Absolutely ridiculous for a guy who was thought to be an afterthought of the part of that trade. It's absolutely ridiculous. Andrew Kittredge is now coming in his 4th appearance this postseason. 52% strikeout rate. That's insane. Lane Thomas looks at that. He's got really bad hitting numbers this postseason. Looked at that. It is 1-1. Swings through it, and it is now 1-2. Swings through for the strikeout. Hell yeah. Andrew Kittredge is lighting it up. Sad to see him go, because he is a very good arm for the Orioles, but let's be honest, they were really bad this year, so I understand why they did what they did. I may not be a fan of it, but I understand. And Brian Rocchio? Again, sound off in the comments if I'm pronouncing your favorite player wrong, because how am I supposed to learn if I keep fumbling? There we go, 1-2. Hell yeah. Swings through it, got the strikeout. Brian goes down swinging. Second strikeout back to back. And Kittredge is lighting him up so far. And it's now Kyle Manzardo. 1-0 is the count. 2-0. Jeez Louise. Finally got it in there. 2-1 now the count. Fouls that off. Hits it right to Westberg. Westberg going to make the play, and that is going to be the final out of the inning. Man, Jordan Westberg really showing off his cannon here. I will always take it. We're going to pick things back up in the 9th. 2 outs. Jose Ramirez, who has gone hitless. That is going to be a foul ball. Has a above 300 average. Swings right through that. 0-2 is the count. Andrew Kittredge, man. Strikeout to end the inning. Jose Ramirez goes down swinging. I love it. And are we going to see the bottom of the 9th here? Ramon Laureano, Ryan Mountcastle, Jackson Holiday. 2 outs, nobody on. Jackson Holiday going up against Cade Smith, who is, I believe it's 1 for 3. Okay. It's a start, guys. It is a start. It definitely raised that batting average. Fouls that pitch off. 0-2. Can he have some late game magic here like he did at the beginning of the inning? And that is a ball. Come on. Come on, Jackson. Thing that really hurts about this is oh! It's going to get through. That is a single. Yes. Potential. We could walk this thing off. Hell yeah. And it is now Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill not hitting very good tonight. 250 average, though. I love that from him in the postseason. But the 0 for 3, so makes me believe if he was... If he didn't have 0 for 3, he'd probably be around 300 as he swings at that pitch. And that was just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ugh. And that's going to be a pop out to end the inning. Is Jose Ramirez, one of the best defensive third basemen in the game. Yep. I know it. 2 hits apiece. This has been just a pitcher's duel here tonight in Baltimore. Hunter Gaddis now coming into the game. It is the 10th inning. Gunnar Henderson up. Nobody on, no outs. Looks at that first pitch. 0-1 is the, or 1-0 is the count, sorry. I swear this is my first beer. Got a hold of that one. What's going to happen? Is it going to drop? We're going to have to turn back. Oh, God. Safe. We got a lead-off double. No, it's scored as an error. Let's take a look at this. I don't know if I agree with the call. Got a hold of it. We don't get to see the rest. That's all right. Come on, Colton. Need you to do something here. Come on, Colton. Need you to do something. Ooh, swung right through it. 0-2. Come on, Colton. Do something. I need you to walk this thing off, buddy. And that is going to be a strikeout. Colton Cowser really slumping at the plate. The Cowman not doing so great. 2 outs. Adley Rutschman to the plate, who is 0 for 3. Takes a look. I know he's been one of the better hitters this postseason. I would love to see that continue. And now we are at a 2-0 count. Hell yeah. Come on, Adley. Fouls that thing off. Jose Ramirez ain't getting that one. Oh, man, that's going to hit right to the catcher. That's going to be the final out of the 10th inning. Still scoreless. 2 hits apiece, but the error, I don't know if I agree with that error call. I mean, I didn't get to, the replay didn't play all the way through, so I don't know if I agree with it. Jackson Holliday, 2 on, 1 out. Can he get his first RBI of this postseason? Little late game heroics. We would need it at this point. Oh. I'm going to keep the runner there. 2 outs. 11th inning. Nootbaar. Tyler O'Neill up to the plate. 241. He's 0 for freaking 4 on the day. Okay, we'll keep a solid eye on it. Come on, 1-0. He's gonna make a mistake at one point. 23 pitches, and God dang it! With runners on the corners, we cannot take the opportunity. I should have laid a bunt down with Jackson Holliday, to be honest. I don't know what the hell's going on. And now we are having Cade Povich in, 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. Got that first one in there. It is 0-1. Swings through it. Now it is 0-2. Can Cade Povich get the strikeout in this big playoff moment? Nope. That is... God, get back on to Tyler O'Neill. Okay, good. Whew. We did not need that going any... I don't think I could come back from an 0-2 deficit. Fouls that first off. Manzardo, he's 0 for 5? Holy crap. Fouls that off. Fouls it off. How is he 0 for 5 and still a 280 hitter in this postseason? He must have had some perfect games. It's the strikeout to end the inning, and now it is bases loaded, 1 out. Is that the 15th? Uh-oh, it got through. The Orioles walk it off. Big run in extra innings. The Orioles win, tying this series. Oh my God. Gunnar Henderson with a single that goes through the infield. Nobody could make a play on it. Well, somebody probably could have made a play on it, but they didn't. And now this thing is tied 1-1 as we head to Cleveland. Celebrating, man. Look at that. Gunnar Henderson. Just placement right there. Got through. And, yeah, nobody was going to make a play on it. Your Orioles are winners tonight here, 1-0. God, that was an exciting game to call. Final 2 errors for the Cleveland Indians, 7 hits for this Baltimore offense. I will take it. Cade Povich gets the win. Luis Ortiz gets credit with the loss. I want to see how many innings it went. I believe it was 15. I got to see this. 16. God, I remember this was such long gameplay. It sucked. We're going to advance the day as the Dodgers are up 2-0. But, guys, hold on. I want to see that. Grayson Rodriguez and Tanner Beebe on the mound for the next game. But, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the other series I'm running on this channel. They'll be posted in the right and left of me. Mentioned in my experience with the Richmond video, we unfortunately had to postpone the NASCAR 14 season. I didn't feel I was going to get a finish before NASCAR 25 dropped, so unfortunately, it is just going to be on hiatus for the time being. Guys, I hope y'all liked it. I will catch y'all in the next one. Hopefully, y'all have a great day, a great evening, and until next time, my friends, peace.